Time I come on this app, I'm guaranteed to get pissed at least one fucking time.
What's good, you guys, and welcome on another episode. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing good. And if you are joining for the very first time, thank you so much for being here today. Now don't make it your last time, so smash the subscribe button and turn your bell notification on. It's this proposal video that is sparking a conversation on TikTok. I decided to bring it to you guys because I would like to hear your thoughts on this particular one, because the opinions and the thoughts I've been seeing on the media is quite very different. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. This lady posted a proposal video and she narrated the incident that happened prior to that proposal. What she said did not sit well with a lot of people. There are people saying there's no problem in all of this, and there are people saying, no, you are the problem and you need to sit yourself out from this. I am going to read what she wrote on the video because it's just a few clips video with a music, which I can't post because of copyright. But on that clip, she said, my boyfriend told me to wear a pretty flowery dress and I got mad at him and said, don't tell me how to dress. So I wore a cargo pant instead, and this happened. What literally happened was that he proposed to her. So she talked about how her boyfriend had told her to wear a very beautiful dress because he was going to propose, but it's going to be a surprise, obviously. Then she refused and said, you can't tell me what to wear. I think the part that is getting people pissed is the part where she said, don't tell me how to dress. So people are calling her out, saying she's stubborn, saying if you cannot listen to this simple instruction, nobody needs to propose to you, and stuff like that. It sparked a very interesting conversation. So without wasting much time, let's just get right into what the people are saying about it.
Every time I come on this app, I'm guaranteed to get pissed at least one fucking time. If I had plans on proposing to my girl and I asked her to put on a dress and she said, no, don't tell me what to wear, now the proposal is off. I know, Shaquille, you're petty. You're not going to propose to the girl you want to propose to just because she said. Because how the fuck is your man asking you to wear a dress, telling you what to do? When I think of a man telling you what to do, I think of, hey, now that you're with me, you can't wear crop tops no more. Hey, when you go out with your girls, now that you're dating me, nah, you're not going to be wearing all that makeup because you draw too much attention. That's when I think of a man telling you what to do, that's what the fuck I think of. If he's asking you to put on a dress because he's taking you somewhere, obviously he has fucking plans. But y'all are so stuck on, I don't want a man telling me what to do, that I'm not proposing no more. Because now I'm going to propose on my own fucking time. I'm dropping the whole fucking, the wedding, I'm dropping all that because you just pissed me the fuck off. I know some of y'all going to be like, well, he proposed to her anyway. He loved her, so none of that matters. Too bad love isn't the only thing you need in a marriage or a relationship to make it work. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Oh, but let's really talk about it. I really hope this was a wake-up call for this poor girl. Because imagine your proposal video is a constant reminder to you of how stubborn you are and how childish you can be. The way I know she knew this action was like over the top, like not listening to him to wear the dress or whatever, was her caption saying, ladies, maybe we don't have to pick a fight every time. Which means on some level, she probably felt like it wasn't really worth fighting over this. She probably felt like, oh, maybe there is a reason for his dress, because she let her ego get the better of her, because she let this idea of being told what to do get to her. She like almost ruined her own proposal. Could you imagine that this guy just actually was doing his best to make her proposal super memorable, making sure maybe she wore her favorite dress or whatever, only for her to pick a fight? And God knows what she probably said to him in that fight. She probably said some fucked up shit to him. You know what? He still decided to propose to her and still made her feel like the most special girl in the world. Again, I hope she learned from this. I hope she adapts from this. And I do hope them luck. I hope that they end up happy.
How are y'all unironically mad at this woman, okay? He said, wear a pretty flowy dress. She said, don't tell me how to dress. And he ended up proposing. How cute is this, right? It's funny. She didn't know what the occasion was for. You got dudes on all platforms saying, oh, she can't cooperate with that simple request. Oh, man, I wouldn't have proposed. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all talking about her like she's an employee that works for you and you're going to fire her. Imagine someone having this narrative about your mom or sister. Oh, she's great, but she doesn't follow directions. She's not submissive. She doesn't obey, as if she's not a grown adult. Mind you, they're going to this weird wooden place, so he's going to look at her and be like, hey, babe, put a dress on. She probably was like, why? And he couldn't tell her for obvious reasons. So naturally, she can be like, I don't really feel like wearing a dress. I hate to make this a gender thing, but some of y'all are so concerned with women doing what you say that it is startling. Shuri told you, hey, babe, wear a tux. And you're like, why? And she was like, I can't really tell you about that. You'd be like, no, I don't feel like wearing a tux. Unless you're just blindly obedient like a dog, okay? As a matter of fact, I wouldn't have proposed to her if she did put the dress on, because I'd be like, why are you just doing what I say with no questions? In hindsight being 2020, of course you're getting proposed to, you probably want to wear the dress, but she didn't know she was getting proposed to. That's the entire point. Why, on what is to her a random day where nothing crazy is gonna happen, should she listen to what her boyfriend tells her to wear? Just for the sake of it, huh? Like, he asked her to put a dress on, she's just supposed to do it because he asked. Like, some of y'all were raised not being allowed to ask questions, and it really shows. And this is even her being a stubborn woman, okay? It's why would you do something someone asked you to do when there's no reason to do it other than the fact that they want you to do it? Like, it's not like he was like, hey babe, can I get some water? I'm thirsty. He asked her to wear a article of clothing on her body where she decides what clothing goes on there. Like, whatever clothing, she could be wearing a potato sack. It wouldn't affect him negatively or positively at all. Like, do y'all have brains, or is it just like windpipes up there just blowing like?
So, two things. Why are women so difficult? Why are you so problematic? This is what men say when they want to lead. Just trust them. Trust in them. Stop giving them problems. Stop giving them attitudes. Stop making drama out of nothing. Stop picking fights out of nothing. And another thing, if I was a man and I had that attitude from her and she pulled that move on me and I was going to propose to her that day, I would have not proposed, because that shows me a glimpse into what the future holds. Stop being so problematic, ladies. No man wants to be with a woman that just constantly looks for problems for no reason. He told you to wear a nice dress. What's the issue?
Okay, let me get this straight. Everyone is mad at that one girl and telling her fiance that he needs to like break up with her and he should have never proposed to her because she didn't choose to wear a dress on a hike in the forest with all that grass. Like, the way people are talking about it, you would actually think with no context that they're talking about a dog or like a toddler. They're like, oh, she's not obedient, she doesn't follow instructions, she doesn't listen. This is not a dog. Like, when I first saw the video, I thought it was a cute and funny proposal and I just thought it was really authentic. But then when I went to the comments, people were so mad at her, calling her an asshole, like, he should have never proposed to you, this is going to be a long, hard marriage, blah, 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 blah. And I also saw heaps of comments saying, like, well, she would break up with him if he didn't peel an orange for her, blah, 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 blah. And that's how I know you guys see everything as, like, dating discourse. Because what is the orange got to do with this right now? Like, you guys live in, like, hypothetical, like, internet dating scenarios. And that's why you guys are all telling this man to break up with his fiance because you think she was being rude by choosing not to wear a flowy dress into the woods. And I've also seen a lot of people say, well, wouldn't you know you're getting proposed to? Like, if you never get told what to wear and now you're getting told to wear a flowy dress, you should know you're getting proposed to. I'm sorry, hindsight is 2020. Like, how would she have known that? And I just don't get how from this one sentence you think you have gathered enough information about her character and the ins and outs of their relationships to be telling him to break up with her. And I feel like people are actually just making stuff up and adding little parts to like suit their narrative, because I've seen so many people say she wore cargo pants to spite him. Like, where are you interpreting the spitefulness from? She literally said, so I wore cargo pants instead. That seems like a logical follow-up decision from not wanting to wear a flowy dress. The only real part of this sentence where you could gather some sort of information about her character is saying, and I got mad at him. Which, first of all, unless you were in the room with them, you don't even know what this really meant. And second of all, so what? Like, you're acting like people don't have fights. And I saw so many people, mainly men, in the comments being like, this is what toxic feminism is doing to the generation. Like, everyone's going to end up single, blah, 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 blah. I don't think the reason that women are single is because they want to choose whether to wear a flowy dress or cargos when they go hiking. But that's just me. But yeah, guys, sometimes I think we just need to laugh or say congratulations or just like scroll, because not everything needs to be dating discourse. Like, who was actually going to be wearing a flowy dress into the woods?
Bro, this whole video just pissed me off, bro. Cause, bro, how hard was it to wear the fucking dress? And by the looks of it, I know your doormat fiance now probably said it in the nicest way possible. Do you need to stand up and do better, my nigga? But nah, back to her, though. Why didn't you just put on the dress? I told him, don't tell me how to dress. Bro, these are the type of shorties, bro, that you want to stay far away from. Type of girls that you tell them, ooh, I like your hair. Bro, they'll never wear that hairstyle again. Ooh, I like this food that you made, babe. You will never see that meal cooked ever again in your house. Over here trying to play some mental battle in their head, like trying to get over on you. Like, what are you doing? Difficult for the fun of it. And now look at you. Instead of having some cute proposal pictures to post now because you wanted to dress like a 2002 comp sci major, you don't have any good pictures now. You just have this train wreck of a video. This shit was ass. Don't let me see it again. My brother, get on your 2 feet and run far, far away.
Have y'all seen the video of the woman that got engaged in cargo pants because she refused to wear a dress? Y'all are eating her up in the comments. Let me tell y'all about how I got proposed to. It was a beautiful October day, but that morning I decided to pick a fight. Why? I can't tell you. What was it about? Can't tell you. Actually, I think it was because it was that time of month and I would have beefed with myself if I saw my reflection in the mirror. Let me backtrack a little. A week before, Jordan tells me that there is a work party that he wants us to go to. He was like, I always wanted to go to this event. I missed it last year and people get really dressed up. I was like, say less, let's go stunt on your coworkers. Luckily, I ordered a dress in time, but come day of, he decides to send me money and was like, oh, go get your nails done. Not out of the norm because he does that. And I had been talking about my nails. Okay, now here's the thing. Because I'm on TV, my nails, they stay done. So like the day before, my nail broke like right here and it hurt so bad. So I was like, there is no way I can get them done. This nail needs to heal. I said that, he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it myself. To put it into context for you, I have never, ever done my own nails. But on that day, I was like, who's gonna see it? All right, so then it's time to get ready and I hop in the shower. And in the middle of my shower, it hits me. I'm like, wait a second. What if this is all a lie and he's gonna propose? After a brief pause, I was like, nah. So my boo-boo the fool ass is just over here like doop-de-doop. This is where it gets really good. Once we got to Dumbo, he was like, let's go towards the pier to take pictures. And as we're walking over, I see on the floor candles and flowers. Here's the thing. I spent a decade in news. So I turned to him and I said the first thing that came into my mind. Oh my God, who died? Tell me why I thought it was a vigil for someone who got shot. Because anyone who works in news will tell you, if you see flowers and candles on the ground, it's a vigil. I looked at his face and he was just like, and then it finally hit me. I was like, oh my God, that's a heart in the shape of roses. And by that point, we had already stepped into the heart and he was already down on one knee. I honestly can't tell you what he said because I probably blacked out, but I remember it being cute. And I was just nodding my head like, yes. When I tell y'all my nails were so bad and the photographer's all up in there trying to take pictures of the ring, he kept being like, stick your hand out. And I was like, When I tried to be like, oh my God, my nails, Jordan was like, I tried. Tell me why I had to Photoshop my nails in all the pictures. That's how bad they were. Anyways, afterwards, he takes me to a private room at the one hotel where all of our friends and family were waiting to say congratulations. I'm not gonna even lie to you guys, that was one of the best days of my life. Like, it was so much fun, so perfectly planned. Better believe I was on my best behavior going forward. I was just like, who me? What'd I do? I say all that to say, leave that poor girl alone. Because now it's just a cute story and we look back and laugh at it.
Some of us are still traumatized.
What do you guys think about the video? What do you guys think about what the girl said she did? What do you guys think about her saying she got mad when her fiancé told her to wear a dress and then she wore a cargo pant instead? They are going hiking. I think there is no way she would want to inconvenience herself. And because of the fact that she did not know, and that looks like they were hiking, she didn't state that, by the way. That looked like they were hiking, and maybe she just felt like that's not the best thing to wear because I want to feel comfortable. Who actually wears a dress when they are going hiking? But we all know the media is going to stretch anything they can latch on. Now they are telling the fiancé to break up with her, and I think this is where we have to draw the line. Like, why are you constantly on the case that he has to break up with her? Shouldn't have even proposed to her when you notice she has refused to listen to you. Like, people can live life on their terms as well. And I think another thing that is getting her dragged was the fact that in her title or description, she said, ladies, maybe we don't have to fight anything. So that already gave people an impression that you were probably fighting with him over the type of dress you should wear or what you should actually wear, not knowing that it was going to be your proposal. Some people have a problem with it. I think the people who literally have so much problem with it are the men. And, you know, men they have a thing for when you don't listen, when you're not submissive, you know, calling this toxic energy that female have. And I just want to hear your thoughts about all of this in the comment section. Do you have a problem with the fact that she didn't listen and wore a cargo pant, or do you think she's just being stubborn and she doesn't deserve to be proposed to? Because there were so many comments like, oh, you don't deserve to be proposed to, or you shouldn't have gone ahead with the proposal, or this and that, you don't have to fight, you should have listened, you're so stubborn, now you don't have a cute picture to look back at. Let me hear your thoughts about what these people are saying in the comment section. Thank you all so much for joining. Please subscribe before you go and turn your bell notification on, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, and I love you guys.